revising yesterday. Yes, share screen. So it was a beautiful Murli. Baba is giving special, highlighting and congratulating the double foreigners for their qualities that makes them come last but go fast. And one of them was sharing everything openly, clearly with Baba, asking questions for anything they don't understand. So very deeply they churn and try to understand and move on. And that helps. Also, Baba said that they remember that they realize and remember that it is the elevated thought of Avyakt Brahma Baba or even before that gave them birth, that found them as well. So keeping the thoughts, words and actions elevated, at least they take it as a study seriously. I'll start with the the blessing, the namaste that Baba Dada gives to all the children. Those who constantly fly with zeal and enthusiasm become equal to the Father. To those who constantly check the self, change and become complete. To those who are to become elevated in all three thoughts, words, and actions. To those who become elevated by constantly imbibing cleanliness. To such special souls who fly at a fast speed. Bab-Dada's special love, remembrance, and namaste. So we can check cleanliness in thoughts, words, and actions, and elevated, keeping all three elevated. Are we flying at a fast speed? So let's Dada's special love, remembrance, and namaste. Then Bab-Dada is meeting a different group. He's meeting a group of young children from Australia. All of you are godly students, are you not? Do you study every day? Baba is asking the little ones because they are going to school and all, so they kind of understand when Baba says it's a study. So, you are godly students, are you not? Do you study every day? Just as you study your other studies every day, you also study this in the same way? Do you like listening to the Murli? Do you understand what the Murli is? Do you remember the Father every day? When you wake up in the morning, do you say good morning? Then Baba says, never miss this good morning. Say good morning and also say good night. And when you eat food, also remember Baba at that time. Simple method. That is for every child. When I'm a child, it doesn't matter what is the age of this rule. It shouldn't be that when you are hungry, you forget the Father. Before eating, definitely remember the Father. If you have remembrance, you will claim a very good number in the study, because those who remember the Father will always pass. They can never fail. Baba is saying you'll claim a very good number if you have remembrance of the Father, because those who remember the Father will always pass. They can never fail. So do you always pass? If you don't pass, everyone will say, even the children of Father Shiva fail. Every day, definitely listen to one Murli point from your mother. Such a simple direction for the parents, at least one Murli point, at least that consistency of knowing knowledge and remembering Baba in one or other way. And it's so beautiful that Baba says, if there is remembrance of the Father, you will always pass. So we all can check as well that do we pass in every situation? Every thought that is a negative is an obstacle, by the way. The thought my mind is creating, and mind creates thoughts according to the story. So to what extent I realize it, so that no obstacle can stop me. Nothing is an obstacle. Coming, going, stories moving, but I stay stable in my truths. Baba says, Acha, you are very fortunate that you have reached the land of the bestower of fortune. You have received the fortune to meet the Father. It is not a small fortune. Then Baba, what elevated versions he spoke in the personal meetings. So elevated version spoken by Bap Dada in personal meetings. Number 1, are you a soul who is full and who uses all the treasures you have received from the Father for all souls to make them full? With how many treasures are you full? Those who are full constantly distribute. Your imperishable treasure store is always open. Whoever goes to you returns full. No one can return empty. This is known as a constant treasure. Baba is asking, how many treasures are you full? Be full with all the treasures and constantly a treasure store that whoever comes in front of us, they are something or other. Sometimes you donate as a great donor. Sometimes you become knowledgeable and give them the nectar of knowledge to drink. Sometimes you become a bestower, and sometimes you become a goddess of wealth and give them wealth. In this way, you become one who fulfills all their desires through the Father. Even a very clean, peaceful, trusting mind can release any abundance or money or anything that needs to come to everybody. So even in that way, can we create the trust in them, trusting that everything is good, whatever is meant to be or they have earned, it's coming. It comes. Sometimes people also come into distress when something or other that happens. But not sure if Baba is saying we give money. The more treasures you distribute, the more they increase. This is known as being constantly overflowing. Let no one return empty-handed. Let the blessing, Wah, my fortune, emerge from everyone's lips. Become such a great donor and bestower of blessings, and thereby how are we serving? By donating, being a great donor and bestower of blessings, because we receive everything, all treasures and blessings from Baba, the true bestower of blessings. Number 2, personal meeting. According to the drama, the blessing of service constantly makes you move forward. One is to receive a chance to serve according to your capability, and the other is to receive service as a blessing. One is to receive a chance to serve according to your capability. The other is to receive service as a blessing. we can churn on it, the difference. When we don't pay attention at all, that I should need this service, I should get this service, but only focuses on me as the fortunate child of God who is full, um, service automatically comes. And that's as a blessing. So we can take it seriously, by the way, because when we bring attention, things start to happen. You'll see how it plays out. Love also becomes a means of serving. Even if you don't know the language of love is more elevated than all other languages. This is why a loving soul constantly receives success. Those who know the language of love are successful wherever they go. When service constantly continues to be free from obstacles, that is called success in service. With the speciality of love, souls become satisfied. Your treasure store of love is full. So continue to distribute that. Distribute what you have filled yourself with from the Father. This love that you have taken from the Father will continue to make you move forward. Number 3, personal meeting. The blessing of love also enables you to become an instrument to do service. When you love the Father, you can enable others to love the Father and bring them close. Where is my attention? According to that, my stage will be. That would be the energy people would feel, the vibration from me. And that will either inspire them when if they are all positive and good, or influence them. I mean, I would say when it is negative, I am not really very pure and clean in my thoughts. That is where some conflict starts to come. So Baba is saying that when you love the Father, my attention is there. I love my Father, and you enable others to love the vibration energy that will touch them. My love for Baba will be felt by them, and that's how their attention will go there. And when I love Bab Dada, I'm close to Baba, right? So others will also, you will become instrumental to bring them close. Just as the Father's love made you belong to Him, and you thereby forgot everything else, in the same way, become experienced and continue to make others experienced. Always, how much I stay in that silence. Churning on today in the Sakar Murli of Monday, Baba was mentioned, right? Tuesday, Baba mentioned about churning power. Then there will be power in the soul. Like when we digest food, there is power in the body. So churn in the silence and experience yours, the truth, love of Baba. So when you become experienced that way, you'll continue to make others experience. Always maintain the intoxication. I am a soul who has surrendered to the Father out of love. To have deep love for the Father and service is the way to make you move forward. No matter how many situations arise, the Father's love enables you to receive cooperation and makes you move forward. No matter how many situations arise, I have love for the Father, and that brings me to the right place or brings me back to service, being there. Even sitting with Baba, I go back to Baba's home. Then I receive cooperation from Baba as well as everybody else. And that makes me move forward. So Baba is saying, when you love the one, you receive multi-million-fold return of love from the one you love. One is the capital O. It is true for anyone else as well. Kind of. In the world, it may not work sometimes. So Baba is saying, when you love the one, you receive multi-million-fold return of love from the one you love. Love is such a power that when you remain lost in love, nothing feels difficult. This is known as moths sacrificing themselves to the, not those who simply circle around, but those who sacrifice themselves, the ones who fulfill the responsibility of love. Baba is first and only one, not just a priority, but Baba is first in my heart and only one in my heart. If there is someone, something in my heart, how quickly do I say that, no, Baba, you are first. You are the only one. And I put aside the story. Nobody and nothing can sit in my heart. So sacrificing themselves to the pain. They are moths, not those who simply circle around. So we have to check that as well. But those who sacrifice themselves, the ones who fulfill the responsibility of love, becomes priority. Baba's home or service becomes priority. If nobody is there, I have to know what is coming and is it ready? Is it all prepared? So, with the balance of both love and power, constantly continue to move forward and enable others to move forward. Balance enables you to receive blessings from the Father and will continue to bring you blessings. Balance. There are many, Baba also puts in many different Murlis, but balance in serving the self and serving others. Fulfilling responsibility of love, realizing the time that simultaneously am I serving me and others every moment, every day. And that's one of the balance needed that enables you to receive blessings from the Father and will continue to bring you blessings from others, family and others who you are serving or whom you are being there around. The canopy of protection of the seniors will also constantly enable you to move forward. You have the Father's canopy of protection, but the canopy of protection, canopy of the seniors, is also a golden offer. So constantly say thanks and continue to move forward, and the future will continue to become clearer. Our future will become clear. Do we sit in that deep silence to feel that golden age coming, and you are a part of that? When you can think like that, maybe some visions will come that will be clear, but clearer in this sense as well, that you start to feel your soul's purity, or is there any, upheaval, influence, difficulty you're feeling inside, that becomes clean, and clean means, of course, you are becoming elevated and you will have an elevated role. Then the number 4 personal meeting. You are one who experiences the Father's company at every step, are you not? As well as making children instruments for special service, the Father also becomes cooperative in every step of service. Children, Baba makes the children instruments, right? The Karan Karavanhar. Do we think we are doing it whenever we are doing something? Service? Baba is doing it. Baba's cooperation, that is incognito, is not visible, but Baba is doing it through me, right? The bestower of fortune has given every child the speciality of fortune. Use that speciality and constantly continue to move forward and enable others to move forward. Service will continue to follow elevated Brahmin souls. You do not chase after service, but wherever you go, service follows you. Just as where there is light, there will always be a shadow. In the same way, you are double light, and so service will also follow you like a shadow. Therefore, remain constantly carefree and continue to walk under the Father's canopy of protection. Very powerful. Elevated Brahmins are double. Service follows them as a shadow. So constantly remain carefree and continue to walk under the Father's canopy of protection. I'm just an instrument, and that's my fortune. I have some speciality that Baba is using. But first speciality is that total love sacrifice to Baba. And then he will just use you at the right time, as whenever you are called service, you can do it. You're ready. So let's turn on that. That what is Father's canopy of protection? I'm constantly there so that Baba is using me every step. Number 5, the personal meeting. Do you constantly have in your heart the enthusiasm to become equal to the Father? Only when you become equal will you come close. Right? Two friends, their energy level, something or other matches to that extent, they're friends, right? They are close. Where it doesn't match, sanskar, nature, energy, they cannot come close. So if I want to come close to Baba, then I have to become equal to him, then only I'll come close to him. So what does that mean? And for that, do I have enthusiasm in my heart? By asking, you have to remain close. Do you know? Those who remain close have the enthusiasm to become equal, and it is not difficult to become equal because that's your when you can see the story and you remove that, there is nothing remains. You and Baba equal, same. Baba says it is not difficult to become equal. Before you perform any action, simply bring into your awareness how the Father Brahma, would perform that action. This awareness will automatically enable you to follow the Father in his actions, following Father Brahma's footsteps. There is no need to sit and think about this. You can think about this while going up and down the steps. It's a very easy method. So just ask, what would Brahma Baba do? How would he take? So simply continue to have a meeting with the Father. And remember that you definitely have to become equal to the Father. You will then easily continue to experience success in every action. Cha, that's what. And beautiful sharing of love from Baba. Let's take a minute, silence, and we can chant what we heard and what is that saying. Okay, we ready to share and churn? Any point from you?
Om Shanti.
Oh, Shanti, brother.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Divine Family. Today's got an insight on uh, that love and the service and the balancing of this. And love brings is everything that's fortune with experience, whatever obstacle free you become. And the cooperation you will receive automatically, you have to just remember the Baba with him and automatic cooperation we receive. And there is an easy method. The speciality we have to when we use the speciality of fortune.
Mm-hmm.
So continuously, it will go on multiplying and increasing. So that's where you got the blessing from Father and blessing from the service you do.
Mm-hmm.
And another important point, there is a balance of love and power. So that is one of the important aspect. Yeah, and also third point that you don't have to chase the service. Wherever you go, the service will follow automatically. As like a share light goes everywhere, the shadow goes along with. So this also a very important moment. Yeah. Om
Thank you.
Shanti.
Really nice, beautiful balance between love and power. And like a shadow, um, service will follow you. Very nice. Anyone else?
Yeah, Om Shanti. So some of the remembrance that Baba highlight today is morning, good morning, the importance of saying good morning, right? With that awareness and also good night. And Baba also says, before we take the meal, remember Baba for a few seconds and then eat it. You know, we should not, because of hungry, right? Some would eat it without even offering to Baba sometimes. So Baba reminds that,
Yeah.
yeah, so eat it before you eat. Remember before you eat.
Physical methods that are so powerful, and just if we can, um, yeah, keep attention to do it, it will make a difference. Thank you, brother. Vinod Bhai says, once there is love in heart, there is success. Anyone else? Yeah. If no churning, then maybe we can finish it with remembering Baba. Let's do a few minutes meditation commentary. Yes, Girija sister, you have something to say from today's Murli?
Yeah, actually, yesterday when there was the first part of the Murli,
Yeah.
when we spoke about the specialities and all, and how Baba sees the specialities, I was really churning more on that part of the Murli and the things which Baba sees that the cleanliness, what all is really needed and where Baba when compares this to the bhakti and all, and how Baba saw all this in the children. Baba sees the specialities, but he notes it down. So I was just thinking, but today, even though there were so many groups and blessings, I always get carried away by that one thing, canopy of protection. I don't know why that's one thing of the Father, that canopy of protection. Wherever I go, I must know I have the hand of Father above me, and I walk with this hand in hand. This is the two things which one, and generally in Amrit Vela, they say in order to protect yourself, yog jo hai, you should make a kavach out of it for your body. A kavach, yoga kavach you should have for your body. So, like taking the rays from Shiv Baba and forming it like, like the kavach, like the shield or armor for your body, and also enabling others to use yoga as a kavach. That's what generally we used to practice initially when yoga kavach. But nowadays, this canopy of protection that wherever I go, always I needn't even kapas. I always share in the club about that advertisement which comes in the TV. There's a girl who's eating 5-star chocolate and she's walking on the road as she's going. Her boyfriend above has got a umbrella over there. And as she's walking, he also walks to see that she's protected. She turns behind, he walks. So the sun doesn't hit her and she enjoys a chocolate and perfect thing. So I used to always like that I needn't even tease Baba like that to know whether he's up there. He has to be there and he'll be there. So this canopy of protection in today's sharing is always a special thing to me. Sati or Sat. And as if like a shadow, Baba is always there with me. I think that's a beautiful, one beautiful feeling which I would like to take from today's Murli Moksha.
That's beautiful. Beautiful example. So just enjoy whatever you're doing. Baba is holding the umbrella, the canopy of protection over you. Beautiful. Thank you. Any other points or thoughts? Let's take a few minutes and experience a few points that we got from today. The fortunate child sitting with the Father and a blessing on my head, the canopy of protection that the soul experiences, that companionship, the presence of the bestower of blessing. And Baba is the magician who makes you experience his presence, the love that is so pure, unlimited, that flows from the bestower of blessings, makes us feel the love and makes us love the Father. And that love enables us to fill up with all the powers and treasures from the Father. It completely awakens us, totally awake. And the story becomes very clear in front, like a dream, that we understand will continue. But we take the blessing of this time, confluence age, and sit in my true self, the soul who is thoughtless, blissful. And as Baba sits next to me, with all his energy surrounding me like a canopy, I experience my truth, that unlimited source of love that I am, that I am being filled from that unlimited source, the ocean of love, naturally flows from me. The separation from the story heals the soul. No void, sorrow, or difficult pain. So just experience that closeness with Baba. As Baba is, so I am pure, whole and full and silent, blissful, completely whole, who is observing the story, and the story doesn't influence at all. As I go to that space of my true self and experience, I am sitting with the Father, with that companionship. I also become the master bestower of blessings. My light awakens others. Only through the light of my Father, I become the instrument to bring light to others, to bring the truth of themselves to others. Feel that deeper fortune of reality of recognizing the Father and experiencing His love so profoundly. Soul, who is timeless, experiences this moment as the absolute truth and becomes God's companion. Everything becomes easy, and I, the soul, also remember Father Brahma as I am coming out of that silent space and going to play my story. Brahma Baba constantly reminds me, how can I play the part? Soul who is whole, full, immensely loved by the ocean of love, and who has awakened to its power, ever share and awaken others. So feel your fortune and carry the light of Baba, shine brighter and brighter every moment. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone. See you again later.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Anuben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a wonderful day.